2. Shalom from Jerusalem. This is Uriel, Independent News, Yerushalayim, Israel. What do you think about the yesterday terror attack against this young 31-year-old male that was basically waiting to hitch a ride to go to work yesterday morning, and he was killed by a terrorist?
It came out of the blue. Everything's been quiet for a while, and I know that part of the country very well. I lived in Yishuv Tamar for 7 years, and 2 years we had a car, and then 5 years I became a hitchhiker. And I hitchhiked for 5 years, morning, afternoon, night, from Tepuach, and I was even photographed once in Time magazine as a settler.
You bring it up a little bit?
A settler.
A little higher, right there. Okay. There's you. Okay.
A settler hitchhiking from Tepuach. It was a daily part of my life. It was something I was never afraid, never had any fear, and felt very comfortable there. I would still hitchhike there. I would not stop going there. I've been there many times since we moved to Jerusalem. And what really got me about the story was that he was a person carrying a gun. He was an Israeli that had served in the army, carried a gun, was aware of his surroundings, and actually he was also an actor and a comedian and a clown. And the Arab who murdered him came up from behind and caught him off guard. And he was carrying a gun at the time. So it's when you least expect it, out of the blue, out of nowhere, you could just be attacked and murdered. And the Arab that attacked him, aimed only to murder him. His only goal was to murder him.
It was premeditated murder.
Premeditated murder. He didn't intend to injure him because he dug a knife in, what I heard, through his back, exactly in a spot he aimed to kill. He aimed to kill. He was a Palestinian that was recently released from jail. He was in on other crimes, I don't think murder. And in my opinion, he should have been shot and killed on the spot, but he was taken away alive and taken to an Israeli hospital and treated by Israeli doctors, whether they are Arabs or Jews, but he was treated in a 5-star hospital, taken good care of, and there's no reason he should be alive today.
Now, did you see the photo of the children, or the video of the children by the father as he was laying there? Did you see the children, how they were crying out for Abba, Father?
It was really, really sad. And this morning I also read the newspaper, and one of the sentences they quoted one of the sons lying on the grave saying that his dad was an actor, and he said, I think this is all a joke, and now Daddy's going to wake up. And that just made me cry, because it's a person that lived his life in a totally non-violent way. He was a father of small children. He went to work every day. He was minding his own business. He didn't ask for this. He didn't instigate this. The only reason he was attacked and murdered at that spot was because he is Jewish, living in Israel, and he didn't even have any confrontation or conversation with this man who attacked him, just because he was visibly a Jewish person.
Now, what do you think the Israeli government should do to this terrorist who basically came with the intentions to kill Jews? I mean, should the Israeli government uphold the law to the maximum on this killing?
Well, I did live in Yishuv Tamar, where there's 2 terrorists that murdered a family, the Fogel family, and they're sitting in jail, eating bamba, and probably having fun with other Palestinian inmates. And I'd imagine the Israeli government will also put this man in jail, and all his people will feel sorry for him. But I think that we should bring the death penalty for people who intentionally go to kill Jewish people for no other reason besides that they're Jewish. I think they should be killed. And they should be killed on the spot. They should be murdered. They shouldn't even be let anywhere. They shouldn't even be taken care of in a hospital or in the Israeli jail system, where they're treated 3 meals a day, galat kosher food. What could I say?
Now, where do you live today?
Now I live in Jabal Muqaba. I live in an Arab neighborhood where on the surface it seems to be fairly peaceful. All my neighbors that are Arabs go to work every day. I do meet them. I do interact with them. I have made friends with 2 women who are my neighbors who work in Israeli, in the Israeli society. I find them very nice. I do not hate. I do not look to hate people in my everyday life. I don't hate Arabs, but people, any people of any race who come out with the intention to kill somebody, that's not a human. I don't know. It's hard for me to even relate to that person on a humanistic level. Right?
This is Zuriel, LCP, Independent News, Yerushalayim, Israel.